Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to T minus 10 minutes with Shay, your favorite fractional chief operating officer. If you don't know what I do, I help entrepreneurs to stop spinning their wheels and make sense of their small business so that it makes money and creates time freedom. Okay, so that's what I do. My freedom looks like living and working my business from anywhere in the world. That journey started in Belize. I lived in Mexico for 3 years, and I am currently in the tango and beef capital of the world. And if you don't know where that is, it is Buenos Aires, Argentina. So that is what my freedom looks like. Your girl is living her best life, all funded by her business. I want the same for you. In fact, this week, I am actually talking about what it really takes to have freedom in your business, okay? What it really takes to have freedom in your business, because I am on this mission, y'all. I'm on this mission because I work with seven-figure, multiple six-figure, and six-figure businesses from day to day and week to week. However, my mission is to reach more small business owners, okay? More and more small business owners. So this broadcast is just one way that I do that. But this broadcast is going across multiple platforms. And so I'm reaching out to more and more small business people. I'm going to say that I am achieving this mission because I'm coming up with more and more ways to give you transformational information for your business. Okay. Again, this week, what we're talking about is freedom in your business, what it really takes to have freedom in your business, because it takes more than money, right? Some of you think that once you start making the money, you'll start having the freedom. That's not quite how it works, right? You kind of got to start with an intentionality of having freedom, okay? So we started this yesterday. If you want to jump ahead, let me just go ahead and tell you the blog post is located at shaycannon.com/freedom. You can check out all the tips. I'm going day by day, giving you tip by tip. However, yesterday's tip was the fact that you have to have a mindset for the reality that you have to be intentional about your freedom. Okay, that means you start with the freedom and build a business around it. Okay, because if not, when you start with the hustle culture, okay, the hustle, go, 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 grind culture, what ends up happening is you have to grind to make money because you didn't set your business up to have freedom. Okay, so you're constantly in a grind, and it's so far in the future before you ever get to that freedom that business starts to feel like a prison almost. Okay, and I don't want that for you. All right, so the first tip from yesterday was start with your freedom and build your business around it. Catch that replay because it was way more to it than that. Okay, and I even told my story of being in corporate America as a paralegal, and how I was making all the money and had none of the freedom that I thought that money would bring me, right? I could afford a lot of stuff, didn't have the time for those things. And so, yeah, that's what that was. So catch yesterday's replay. Today, what I'm going to talk about is discipline and productivity, okay? Discipline and productivity, because you have to have two things, okay? Two things. And that is business boundaries and business discipline, okay? Business boundaries and business discipline. What do I mean by business boundaries? I mean that once you set time on your calendar for your priorities, okay, you need to be true to that time by keeping that time for the thing that you assign. And so what that means is you need to have boundaries to tell people no when they try to encroach on that time. Okay? A lot of us are people pleasers. A lot of us don't know how to say no. Okay? A lot of us are earmarking time for things to get done, but you allow other people to come in and take that time from you. Okay? So first you're going to need boundaries, because you're only going to get done what you actually hold sacred to get done. So that's the first part. The second part is going to be discipline. Okay? Because if you safeguard that time, if you assign the time to what you think the priority is, right? You assign the time, and then you honor that, you safeguard that time with your boundaries. You don't let anyone else come in on that time. The second thing you have to do is be disciplined enough to actually do what you assign to that time. Okay? You have to honor that time by actually doing what you earmark that time to do. All right? So some of it is you need to make other people respect the time so that you can get the priority done. And the rest of it is you need to respect yourself enough to get done what you said you were going to get done. All right. Because at the end of the day, most often what happens is we have the time to get done what we want for our goals, for our business, but we give it away. Right? We give it away. Either we give it away to other people or we give it away to distraction. Right? Two things, right? So you're going to need boundaries so that you don't give that time to other people, and you're going to need discipline so that you don't give that time away to distractions. All right? Again, if you want to hop ahead of us, because tomorrow we're going to talk about active and less active income. So if you want to hop ahead of us, you can go to shaycannon.com/freedom and look at the other 2 tips for the week, okay? Because we do this Monday through Thursday, 7 a.m. Eastern time. All right? Now, yesterday we talked about having the mindset for freedom. Today we're talking about your calendar and honoring the calendar by having boundaries and having discipline. If you know that you need help, okay? If you know that you need help with honoring your time and setting your time up, I have something for you, okay? You can go, you know what? I'm going to put that link in the comments later, because I actually have a system for time that I follow, okay? I am able to get a whole lot done of what I want to get done, and y'all see me achieve a whole bunch of goals because I do these very things. And I follow a system to get it done, and I share that system with you. I'm going to drop the link in the comments a little later, so that if you need my system for your time, okay, so that you can be productive in it, so that you can set boundaries, and so that you can honor that time to get done the things that you need to get done to achieve your business goals, even personal goals, right? Because time freedom is not just about business. Time freedom is actually about living the life that you want to live. Okay? How sad would it be that I can work my business from anywhere in the world? I'm in Argentina, right? How sad would it be if I'm held up behind a computer for long hours every day and I never get to see this beautiful country? Okay? I have to honor my time. The life that you live is in what you do with your time. Okay? So that's very important. But I'm not going to get preachy with you today. I'm not going to get preachy. But I do need you to know that time is actually key to the type of life that you live. Okay? What you're doing with your time is actually your life. I want you to let that sink in. What you do with your time is actually your life. That's actually how you live, right? A lot of people say, the gravestone has, your date of birth and your date of death, but the life that you lived is the dash. Yeah, what you do with your time is the dash. So if you need help with your dash, you need to reach out and let me know so that we can get your dash straight, okay? So that you can do what you need to do in your business to achieve those goals, but also so that you can do what you want to do in your life. Because that's what makes me different than any other people talking about operations. I'm talking about building your business around your life. I'm talking about you having the freedom to live the life that you want and have it funded by your business. Okay? I had to learn that making the money alone was not enough because I hated my life, right? If I'm only going to live to work to make the money, but don't get to do with the money what I want to do to have the life that I want, then why? Why? What am I doing? Right? It's not money alone. And if you really thought about it, it's not money at all. Okay? We want to fund the life that we need. That's why we want money. We don't want money for money's sake. We want money to fund the life that we want. All right? I want you to think about that. All right, our time is up. I want you to join me again tomorrow at 7 a.m. Eastern time. And tomorrow we're talking about active versus less active income. All of these things together that we're talking about this week is about what it really takes to have freedom in your business. So join me in the morning at 7 a.m. Eastern time for our next tip about active versus less active income. All right, I'll see you in the morning. Have a great day.